All right, John, thank you.
Right, Adrian Huston's a pro-Brexit campaigner. Tom Kelly's the chair of Northern Ireland Stronger in Europe. Adrian and Tom, good morning to you both. Adrian, you were here the day after the referendum vote with a bottle of English finest sparkling wine, and you had these reassuring words.
There's obviously the uncertainty about the future leaving the EU, but we've got plenty of time to sort it out. Cameron's going in 3 months' time, and after that, sometime after that, we then have 2 years, and it'll all work out.
No wine today, has it all gone flat?
No, the wine's in the fridge for tonight. I didn't want to come on here having had a little tipple first thing in the morning, but it's
talk.
The English sparkling wine is in our fridge tonight, ready for today.
So for you, it's all challenge, no threat.
Absolutely. I think we have to think of this as a positive for the country, and talking it down doesn't do anybody any favours, because you achieve a more positive outcome if you look at things positively. I certainly am absolutely as confident and as happy about the result today as I was 9 months ago.
Yet you don't know anything about it. How can you be happy about something about which you know nothing? Not just you, but no one knows anything.
Yes, I see the point you make, but obviously the thing is we're starting the negotiations officially now. Civil servants will have been doing a lot of backroom work over the last 9 months, so they should be ready to hit the ground running. The EU has everything to gain by having a civil negotiation with us and a fair outcome which suits all parties, because they trade with us every bit as much as we trade with them, and nobody wants this to be a bad negotiation.
Your Tom, front page of the Daily Mail, freedom!
Yeah, I was thinking light and
Take
fire
back
this morning.
control.
I think this is a nonsense, because the bottom line is the people that we should be interested in are the people in Northern Ireland. This is our country, this is where we live, this is where we have stakeholders. And the reality is that this has been very much driven by an English agenda, and unfortunately we're now going to have to tag along. But for people like me, and I just said in the green room, I begin to sound like the Jim McAllister of Remain. But the thing for me is now about trying to make sure that we get the best deal for Northern Ireland, that we do not lose out because of the stupidity of English voters.
And in what way do you think we are potentially going to lose out? I mean, Owen Patterson was on earlier saying, it's wonderful, it's all fine. Well, Adrian Huston sitting beside you saying, it's all fine. What are you worried about?
Well, there's a reason why the Tories in Northern Ireland have 0.4% of the vote, and why Owen Patterson's not a minister. So I think I would take all that with a pinch of salt. It's not going to be easy. It's certainly not going to be easy for people in the agri-food business. It's not going to be easy for farmers. The Ulster Farmers Union...
We had a farmer on earlier who said, same game, different rules.
Well, that's not going to be their experience on the ground, and they know that. And their representatives are down in Dublin engaging in the Taoiseach's all-island dialogue, because they know it has implications for people here. You can't even be a milk producer here without taking it into the south of Ireland and bringing it back in again for export. It's crazy. It's a mixed-up jumble sale of nonsense that's going to...
We need special status, Adrian Huston, do we?
Well, I don't think we're going to get special status, except perhaps in relation to things like the common travel area, where we're likely to have an ability for people to move freely across the Northern Ireland border. Not necessarily goods, that will be dealt with a different way, but in terms of people, I think we will maintain the common travel area, because the EU, the UK and the Irish governments all seem to be agreed that shouldn't be an obstacle and should be a priority. I'm from a farming family myself. I part own a family farm, and I have other farming connections. So I don't think farmers are massively stressed about this. The UK government
a lot of them voted for Brexit, of course.
They did, exactly. and the UK government is not in the position of tramping on an industry as important as agriculture. The government is going to have more money in its coffers after Brexit than before. So why would farmers end up getting less support?
Because agriculture isn't a priority for the national government in Westminster. It's just not a priority. It's not a major industry. It is to us. Now, we don't have a government. We don't have a voice to represent us from Storm.